What's up guys, welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with the Square Golf launch monitor that is actually bringing quite a significant update to the table. And this update involves a lot of different sections. When I say sections, I mean the operating system of the actual device, the firmware of the actual device, and then on top of that, an app update as well. Let's go through the list and then I'm gonna show you some things in action and talk about what all this update, consists of and what the changes that you can expect are. So, first off, improved the ball ready UI for the app. Now, this was kind of a pet peeve of mine, I'm not gonna lie. I talked about it in several videos and a lot of people chimed in and said, please get rid of the up-down motion when you're out on the course. You just need that indicator like you have out on the range. So they've updated that. No more looking up and down when you're out on the course, which is nice. Now, here's a big one. A lot of people talking about spin and spin access of this unit. I myself have even kind of pointed out how it seems to be a little forgiving as far as spin access goes. Well, they have enhanced spin measurement accuracy update, along with new ball compatibility, which is all part of that operating system and firmware and app update. Now, they've improved the accuracy for the standard marking balls, and I'm gonna bring these up really quick. Excuse me. Now, here's the Square golf ball that we've been using the whole time, showing you guys these demonstrations, all right? Then here is a TP5x ball from TaylorMade. That's one of the compatible balls. They've also added select Callaway balls, and you actually select them inside of the app. I'll show you that here in just a second. Question I kind of have is what is it using as far as its interface when you're doing third-party software? So I don't know if GS Pro might have an update or something where you can select what ball you're using. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. I don't have those details yet, so stay tuned for that. And then they have a battery indicator fix. So the indication of the battery was incorrect, and they've also improved the runtime. That's part of that operating system and firmware update as well. So they've enhanced the efficiency for extended use. Now, as far as the update goes, I will go over this really quick for you guys because I've had a lot of questions on this. When you go to the Square main website, there is an operating system update download and a firmware update download. Go ahead and download both of those, extract both of them, run the operating system update with your Square connected to the computer via USB. It'll do that update. Next, follow that with updating the firmware. After that, you can update the app. I should say download the app and then run it. It will run any updates it needs to do, and you should be good to go from there. All right. So, and if you guys are shopping, looking to purchase the Square, make sure you check out my link and discount code down in the description and pinned to the top of the comments. Help support the channel and gets you the lowest price at the same time. So appreciate that. But let's go ahead. I think the big thing I want to show you guys is under settings. All right. So a lot of people ask, hey, are you using 0%? Yes. And you've seen all my videos at 0%. My distances are pretty close, guys. Even on driver, I've shown that several times. I know some people are saying, hey, I'm not sure about these distances. They might be a little off, but I don't know, mine are on. I have a lot of people saying that they're on, and I have some people saying that they feel like they're a little off. So, I mean, no launch monitor's algorithm is perfect, and I don't know if anybody can call it their distance every single time, right? But under the set spin measurement, now if you're under standard, okay, it measures the ball spin for the standard pattern of Square Golf. For other balls, spin is estimated using the speed, direction of the ball, and the trajectory. So if you're using like a non-marked ball. Now, if you're under advanced, measure the spin for the golf ball in the list. It is recommended to use the standard mode for golf balls other than the list. So when you pull up the list, it says that you can use the Square golf ball and then the TaylorMade TP5 and TP5x PIX balls, all right? And then they also said select Callaway balls, which I don't see in the list yet, so I'm assuming that might be coming, or you can use a Callaway ball that's similar to those TaylorMade. So once you've done that, you're on your advanced spin measurement, you can go back to home. Let's just go out to the driving range. We'll use that new Highland range, and we'll grab our 8-iron and hit some demonstration shots for you guys using the TP5X ball. All right, so the goal here is to really focus on curvature of the ball. All right, that's been the most talk. And I will tell you guys right now, this has been another common thing. I've had a lot of people ask about club selection. Now, if it's measuring the ball independently, and I should almost hit one under driver and then hit one under 8-iron just to show you guys that it's measuring the ball independently, club selection is very important if you're getting calculated spin, you're using the swing stick. all right? It's gonna want club selection. But when you're measuring the golf ball, watch this, we're gonna hit two different shots. That was a little thin, but still. So there's a driver selection. Of course, it only carries, you know what, let me hit one more for you guys. That's a better contacting shot. There we go. So that was a really well struck 8-iron with driver selected. And we can demonstrate all this at the same time too. 157 carry. That's like spot on for what I would expect out of that. 155 to 158 or so, right in there. Now let's hit one more with 8-iron selected. Of course, I got to try to make the same swing. Not that easy, but look at the ball speed. I mean, identical. Launch angle, everything. Because it's measuring the ball independently. Carries just a tad longer on that one, a little more of a draw to it. I mean, I can hit one more, but I think you guys get the gist of it. The most important thing I want to focus on is demonstrating shot shaping for you guys. So you can see I'm getting a little bit of draw, which is my normal shot. And then let's say I'm going to set up to work this ball a little bit left to right. Maybe get into that back right tucked pin. Not bad. A little bit lower on the face. Look at the spin I got. Notice how it only carried 140. I'd always expect a higher spinning ball and a cut to not go as far. I'll try to even exaggerate it and really get it to start left and work even further right. Not easy for me to do. Look at that. Nice shape out of it. So good shots, you know. I even got more distance out of it. Hit that one well. Hit that one really well. Now, let's see if I can get some balls working to the right, coming back to the left. Well, if you're gonna hit one super thin and a draw, that's the way to do it. So there's a good demonstration of a thin shot. I think it read that pretty well, actually. Just kind of jump at the ball sometimes, especially when I'm not normally setting up for a shot like this. I'm trying to give you some decent, you know, exaggeration. That was a more normal shot. Caught a little heavy. You can actually see that in the backspin. But notice how I started it to the right, worked it back to the left, and notice how I'm getting more distance, squeezing with a draw. See if I can clip this one a little bit better. Get a little higher spin. A little higher spin's gonna probably not carry quite as far. That one is a little thin too. The draws are the ones that aren't working for me today. I feel like those fades are better than these. I mean, every single one of them you can see with the left spin axis. We haven't had any random yet. Get set up a little better here and not get so jumpy at it. That was well struck. Look at the spin and coming right back to the center. This is important. I mean, this, when you're shot shaping, calling it out every single time, this is important to understand. I'm doing it with the PIX ball, so now you have a more premium ball that you can use and know that the spin axis, you know, is actually quite solid. We can hit a couple really quick with the square ball. Remember, it's in the same list. They improved the measurement of this ball. And let's just see if I hit a stock 8-iron, what the difference is. I mean, not much. 154.9. I mean, I even got spin out of it. That's the only thing that I kept trying to tell people is that I wasn't seeing a huge difference out of this square ball. Right. I mean, I know that it's probably, the unit's probably calibrated for this ball, right? I mean, and carry algorithms are based on those core factors that I've told you guys, you know, ball speed, launch direction, launch angle, both horizontal and vertical, and then spin and spin axis. Once those, you know, pieces of data get put into a carry algorithm, I mean, there can be all kinds of different carry algorithms, and that includes ones that might not be as good at elevation, might be ones that, you know, give more distance based on backspin being lower. I've seen that in various, you know, products. So not every carry algorithm is the same, you know, not only between hardware, but between software. All right, so you know, some hardware is tied to software, so you're saying the unit, but you know, the unit itself might have a carry algorithm in it reading on a screen, but then it might push off to software and you're gonna get a totally different carry. So I'm just trying to educate everyone because it seems like that is a common question that I'm getting from a lot of people. So let's go ahead and hit some driver. Definitely want to hit some driver for you guys. So we don't need to select driver, as I mentioned. We'll make sure that my unit is still square. And let's see, I haven't hit a driver yet. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use the square ball. I'm going to use the TPX or TP5x. My ball speed has been all over the place. If I'm swinging really good one day, it can be 165, it can be in the 150s. Let's see what we can do today. That was hit decent. I mean, it was a little lower on the face, which that's high spin for me. So with that high spin and not my normal 15, 16 degree launch, sure enough, look at the carry. So that's really what I would expect out of that drive. It is. All right, see if we can make better contact, get down to that lower spin, higher launch like I usually do. That was toey, but I hit it pretty well. 162 ball speed. I love that that toe ball, though, is going left like that. That's what I would expect out of that ball. So I don't know if I got as much shape like that before when we were to hit one like that off the toe. That's really good. It's really good. Let's see if we can kind of get this ball to cut a little bit. This is, calling out shot shaping with a driver for me is almost a joke, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's the problem, is the contact. That was so high on the face. I got it moving left to right. Look at the backspin when I hit a ball super high on the face. Once again though, I'm glad that it's reading that. I mean, I've shown that on premium launch monitors, how when I hit super high up on a ball, high on the face, low spinning head, low spinning shaft, not good. Let's see if we can hit one more little cut and not hit so high on the face. No, not even close. It's all right. Set up for a cut and I hit it, you know, it's kind of toey and closed. All right, I'll try it one more time. Try it one more time. I even swung a little softer that time, just trying to make good, good contact. It's a tough shot for me. All I gotta do is that little heely cut. Toey again, so it's gonna hold it off. I actually got it to miss the side spin one time. Okay, so we have our first miss. Interesting. Let's hit one more. So, there you are capable of a side spin miss. Doesn't say 0, it says blank. Oh, I just cannot cut a ball today. Look at the side spin. I'm gonna keep trying this. Bound and determined to get that path moving left. Bound and determined. I'm aiming further left this time. There we go. That's a nice little cut, honestly. 162 ball speed. Did you see how far left I had to aim to get my body to exit that club left? Oh my gosh. I mean, that's my golf swing right now. It's 5 degrees into out with driver. So we were able to get it to miss one. I mean, so nothing's perfect, right? But obviously in that case, you know that the ball is going to go straight. It might go straight right, might go straight left, but it's going to go straight. See if I can do that one more time. I doubt I can, but we'll try it. I just had to aim really far left. Exit the club left. A little bit. Problem was the strike. This wasn't a great strike. I'm getting some ball speed out of these. Getting a little loosened up. I'll hit one more. Let's hit one more. Yeah, at least the ball was considering moving right. There it is. Whew. It's a workout for me. I'd like to see a slicer of the ball or someone who really can cut the ball demonstrate driver cuts on this because someone like me, I mean, that's good for me to get a ball to work right. I mean, we'll try it a little extreme one more time. I'll kind of even weaken my grip, but I just don't think I can slice the ball. It's just very tough for me to do. I mean, they all have right spin at least. Good ball speed. I mean, I like those drives. Not bad. I bet you my path is square. It's probably not even working left. That's how bad I am coming from the inside with driver. I mean, I hope this is a good in-depth review for you guys. I mean, we had one side spin miss, and it was still, you know, at least red. Now that's always a question I ask people, would you rather just have it not read at all and re-tee it up? Or would you just understand that the ball went straight, you can see the data, and have at least fire? So, a lot of ball speed in the 160s, which is good. I'm not in the condition right now to hit 170. A lot of times I can, but not right now. I'll see if I can get there. Maybe we'll do a dedicated driver review. But I mean, we did a bunch of driver shot shaping. I had toe balls go left, cutting the ball and everything. So it's really good to not see, you know, 40 RPM, 30 RPM of side spin. You know, we're seeing more rotation on driver left and right, and I feel like we shaped irons a decent amount. So I'm interested in what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Happy to dive into this more. I mean, I'm fresh to this new update, so I'll do more testing, keep you guys posted, maybe do some course play. As always, stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon, especially with us visiting the PGA show down in Orlando here in not much more than a week. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate you guys watching as always. There'll be a lot more coming soon.